Okay class, we're going to do a practice test to see what you know for the final exam. Yes Thomas?
Can I use the restroom real quick?
Sure, but be quick, because I'm about to pass out the practice tests for the exam.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I'm going to use the restroom.
Okay. Looks like the coast is clear. Time to take this plan into action. Alright, I'm at his desk. Now, I gotta change my voice to sound like the principal's.
I'm pulling my vocal cords or it's like frick. But whatever, it's time to scare the crap out of people by making this fake lockdown. Lockdown in session, lockdown in session. We have a robber who just broke in our school. He's getting ready to terrorize everyone and vandalize the whole school. So everyone, get under your desks. Lock your doors and close the blinds so the robber won't see you. Oh no, the robber is about to terrorize some classrooms.
Ha 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 ha. That felt good loosening my vocal cords. Now, I got to get out of here before the principal comes back.
Thomas. What are you doing out here while a lockdown is happening? Get in my classroom so the robber doesn't see you.
Okay. Have you guys heard of the announcement about a robber breaking into our school?
Yes, we did. It's gonna be terrible if the robber comes and terrorizes any one of us.
Well, this is actually all prank I made to scare everyone in the school.
Oh really? That's impressive, Thomas. That's the best type of troublemaking you ever done.
I agree with Jason. You're so awesome for doing that. I should do something like that one day.
Did I just hear one of you guys say this lockdown is all a prank?
No. We're just talking about how this lockdown is all a fish tank.
Okay then.
Attention everyone. The lockdown was all a false alarm. That wasn't Mr. Tom who made that announcement. We're still going to be in lockdown until we find the person who acted like Mr. Tom and faked this lockdown. And whoever did this is going to be in deep trouble. You. Young man with the blue hat, blue jacket, green shirt, green shorts, blue socks, and green shoes. Come with me to the principal's office now.
So, you do know why one of the officers called you down to my office?
Yeah, I made a fake lockdown.
That's right, Thomas. Now, would you care to explain why you did this?
Well, you see, I only did this because I thought it would be funny to scare everyone as a prank. But now, I realize what I did was a mistake, and I'm sorry, so, please forgive me, and don't suspend me.
Are you kidding with us right now? You thought it was a joke to scare everyone. No. This isn't a joke, Thomas. I repeat, not a joke.
Now, thanks to your stunt, some students might be traumatized thanks to you. You should be ashamed of yourself, kid.
Also, what you just did violates the school policy, and it also counts against your school disciplinary record. Because of what you did, we won't arrest you, we will give you a warning, but if this happens again, you'll be sent to jail.
You're now suspended for the rest of the year. Now wait here while I call your dad.
No. Please don't call my dad. I said I was sorry.
Well, that's too freaking bad. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have been in this mess in the first place.
Come on, Thomas. We're going home right now. You're in very big trouble when we get home.
Dad, I'm sorry for what I did. This was all just a harmless prank. This was not meant to harm anyone.
Harmless. You say that's harmless. No, Thomas. That wasn't harmless. I'm super disappointed in you, Thomas. I can't believe you have the full nerve to say that a robber broke into the school when there were no robbers in the school. What you did made some students traumatized. Some may have been sent to the hospital. We probably have to pay some hospital bills for this. We will be watching the news when we get home. Sit down and watch the news with me.
No. Not until you forgive my apology.
Shut the heck up and sit down.
Okay. Fine. I'll sit down. Good afternoon, Point View. We have breaking news. We've been reported that a 15-year-old boy created a fake lockdown and traumatized several students at North Indies High School.
We will now go to Susan Kelson for more information. Susan.
Thank you, Christine. As of what was just reported, a student has made a fake lockdown thinking that there was a robber in the school, and that traumatized several students and been sent to the hospital. We will now hear from Jonathan Tom, the principal of NIHS. So Jonathan, can you tell me what happened earlier?
Sure. So earlier today, I needed to use the restroom. When I first got there, the intercom just turned on randomly, and then someone who sounded like me said that there was a robber who was going to terrorize the students and vandalize the school. The person who did this was Thomas Jones. Thomas, if you're watching this, when you get back to school, you will have ice after school for 3 hours for the first 2 weeks of school. I'm leaving right now.
Now, let's interview a special needs student's dad to see what he has to say about this.
Thomas, if you're watching this, you should be ashamed of yourself for traumatizing my son Kyle after what you done at school. You'll be paying $5,000 worth of my son's hospital bill. If you don't pay it, you'll be sent to jail for a very long time.
And lastly, we'll interview freshman student, Mark Johnson. So Mark, can you state your story of what happened?
Sure. So there was this boy that I know named Thomas who made a fake lockdown stating that there's a robber in our school. I got scared that the robber might terrorize me and my friends.
So, would you allow this type of terrible act in your house?
Absolutely not. I will not have people do this terrible act in my house. And Thomas, if you're watching this, I hope you get grounded for a very long time after what you did to everyone in this school.
Now, back to Joe and Christine.
Alright, we're now returning back to regular programming. This is Point View News, signing off.
Did I hear about our troublemaking son on the news?
Thomas, why don't you tell your mother what you did at school today?
But Dad,
Tell your mother what you did, or else you'll suffer the consequences.
Okay, fine. I made a fake lockdown at school as a prank. My prank traumatized some students and sent them to the hospital. We also have some hospital bills to pay now.
Oh my God, Thomas. Are you crazy or something? I can't believe you had the full guts to make a fake lockdown as a prank. What you did was no joke. You literally traumatized some students and sent them to the hospital. And now, we have all these bills we have to pay thanks to you.
You're now grounded for a month. You'll have no phone, no laptop, no video games, and no fun. The meals you will only eat are lumpy potatoes, maggots, and chicken heads. And during your grounding time, you will do chores around the house like mowing the lawn, cleaning the dishes, and more. Now, go to your room, right, freaking, now. I swear to freaking God, Thomas, if you don't stop with that annoying cry that you always do, we will add another week with your grounding time.